What's up, guys? Welcome to our YouTube channel. It's been a while, but who cares? So we're gonna talk about our new pregnancy.
It's been a while for you.
Yep. Look at this terrible beard.
You're trying.
Drop your beard growing tips below. Get new genetics.
Yeah. All right. Posted on Instagram to see if anyone had any questions about our pregnancy, since we haven't really talked about it on YouTube or much anywhere. So we're gonna answer those questions. So first question: was this pregnancy IVF planned? All the questions are on that.
I don't know.
Short answer: no, this pregnancy was not IVF, which is shocking. We have never had a natural, healthy pregnancy.
Yeah, this one happened the natural way.
Yes.
If you need more information on that, this might be the wrong video.
We literally, if you're a friend, you know, for probably over a year, we were going back and forth on when to transfer our embryo, and we were supposed to transfer in February, and I had to sit down with Nick, and I said, no thanks. I do not want any more kids. And then a week later, I was pregnant.
Yeah. I don't know if this is jumping ahead, but it's crazy. We didn't do IVF this time, and we're 26 weeks now, and
27.
This pregnancy has been very normal.
So how we found out was I was feeling pretty sick there for a while, and a lot of times when I found out I'm pregnant, my sinuses act up. So I don't know if it's really that or pregnancy. And I took like 3 tests because I was 2 weeks late, and all of them were negative. And then one day I was still feeling really nauseous, so I texted Nick and I was like, grab another test. And he was like, why? You're not pregnant. And I took that one, even though I had taken all these other ones, and it was pregnant immediately. The beginning of our pregnancy was a little weird. I did do it through my fertility doctor because of my history, so they put me on some meds to help the pregnancy.
Oh, you forgot to say, when we went to that doctor, we were like 99.
That's what I'm getting at.
Oh, like 80% sure we're gonna miscarry, and she was like, you know, I just want like to get through this mentally and all that, but come back 2 weeks later and baby was fine.
Well, I thought we were gonna miscarry because we were like 7 weeks pregnant and had an ultrasound, and there was absolutely nothing there. And even if like our due date was wrong by like a week, we still should have seen like a yolk sac, and there was absolutely nothing. And then we went back exactly a week later because my doctor didn't want to call it like a bad pregnancy yet. And there was just like full baby, heartbeat, everything. So natural and a little miracle blip just pop in there. Mm-hmm. And I just used Knox to tell Nick that I was pregnant. Knox was wearing a shirt like pretty much all day long that said best brother in the universe. And finally I had to have Knox go, oh, Dad, do you like my shirt? And he was like, what? So that was that. The other question, this was probably the most common question, was how am I feeling physically and emotionally? Overall, how's the pregnancy going? The first 12 weeks were very emotional. Like I said, I decided I only wanted 1 kid. So it was just a very hard adjustment for me. I was throwing up a lot until, what was it, like 15 weeks?
Yeah, you're pretty miserable.
That slowed down. We did decide to find out the gender this time. If you haven't seen, we're having a girl, and that did help my emotions a little bit, I think, because I feel like I could prepare Knox and prepare us. So that helped. But now I'm more accepting of the idea, obviously. I'm getting more excited. Knox is super excited. I don't know that he really understands, but he talks about it all the time. And I still have like my heart emotion days. It's weird thinking of Knox not being like our only, and just being us 3, the little best friend trio we are. So it's gonna be an adjustment.
We only have Knox obviously right now, and we definitely spoil him. So I think we need another kid for his mental health, because he has a 4-wheeler, a tractor, a Jeep.
Do you know how many kids with siblings are spoiled?
I'm just saying.
I mean, he is, but when you're an only kid, like, you know, it can be. So yeah, I'm doing better emotionally now. Physically, I am in a lot of pain. I have, what is it? Pubic symphysis, or
Yeah.
however you say that. So every bone and muscle in my pelvic region feels severely bruised and hurts very bad. So it's just a lot of heating pad and resting and trying to get through the next 13 weeks with a toddler.
Yep, and I'm feeling pretty good.
But really, I mean, how are you feeling emotionally? I mean, you've kind of had to step up with Knox a lot.
Well, last time we had a baby, I decided to like cut 10 pounds. This time I've like gained 10 pounds, and gaining 10 pounds makes life much better than losing it.
And physically, my weight gain and blood pressure and everything like that has been pretty perfect with where the doctor wants it to be.
Yeah.
So that's made me really happy, at least, because I had lost like 15 pounds right when we found out we were pregnant, and I was very upset about that. But we'll lose it again. So,
And also last pregnancy, I was like still like learning what it's like to lose your independence, I guess. Like, you know, before you're a parent, you're kind of like losing your past life when you have lots of free time. You know what I mean? Like, this pregnancy is different because I'm already used to, I don't have any other hobbies really except going to the gym, so I feel pretty good. But I know that first 8 weeks of no sleep is gonna...
Hey, we had Knox sleeping through the night by like 7 weeks. Don't put that on us. We're gonna do it
Yeah,
again.
and I got 6 weeks off work, so that'll be really nice.
Yeah, he didn't really get any time off work last time, so at least I'll have help with Knox. And Knox will be in school in the morning, so he'll still have a little bit of routine for him. But the other question was, what is the hardest thing to do pregnant with a toddler? Everything, I feel like. Not really.
Clean,
picking him
make
up,
food, do errands by yourself.
Yeah, in and out of the car, lifting him. We do a lot of car tractor play, so sitting on the floor, getting back up with just all the pain I'm having. That's been tough because I'm very out of breath very easily, and like I said, I'm just in pain, so it doesn't really help the pain. And just wanting to rest sometimes when you can't. But like I said, Nick's kind of stepped up with that when he can, when he's not meetings and stuff, so that's helped. And he's letting me sleep like at least a couple of mornings of the week till like 7:38. So.
Yep. If you can sleep, usually you just wake up and you're up. So.
Yeah, that's another thing with this pregnancy is like with Knox, I didn't get insomnia until like the 3rd trimester. This has been like the whole pregnancy this time, so it's unfortunate, but it'll be worth it. Will you breastfeed?
This pregnancy, I will not be breastfeeding.
That is correct. I had mastitis 4 times within 8 weeks with Knox. And on top of that, my milk supply never really turned into the good feeling, like fatty stuff. It was always like water, so Knox was always hungry and not gaining weight. And that was, I feel like, a big stress on me and our marriage at that point.
I don't know. I feel like everything back then was just a blur. I was angry at everything, so I don't know if...
I just put a lot of pressure on myself. Especially
did.
with society, like, you have to breastfeed. And like, obviously if you can, that's great, but I just couldn't, and I kept forcing it, and I've learned, and I'm not doing it this time. I'm already on wait list for formula, so we can be prepared. I just don't even want to go through that pain. So unless I have a very big change of heart when she's born, the answer right now is negative. Nick, do you have any name hints?
We don't really know right now. We like the names that are like kind of boy names for girls.
I really like boy names.
They're really girly names. A lot of them don't, like, feel kind of weird. I don't know, but
you know when there's names that kind of like fit the personality of your family, I guess. And I feel like Knox's name just fit with his personality and who we are. And there's just so many Southern girly names and like preppy, and that's just not really who we are. There's nothing wrong with those names, but we're just having a hard time. Girl names are a lot harder. We'll probably go to the hospital with like 5.
we always want the name to be unique too, but not like so unique they get bullied.
Or not even that. Like, I try to think about when they're an adult introducing themselves.
Yeah.
And it's like you don't want them to be too embarrassed. But I think we have like maybe 2 we kind of like. But then once we kind of commit to it, I change my mind again.
Mm-hmm.
So, no name hints really, other than it's probably going to be a boy name. Is the baby buying Knox a gift? this, for those of you that don't know, is a big, oh, shoot. Whatever, I'm gonna miss out on a pre-sale. It's gonna sell out. So the baby buying the sibling a gift is just a big thing for the second kid to help the first kid, what's the right word, like acclimate, adjust.
Yeah, I guess.
It makes, I guess, the older siblings still feel like there's attention on them, and it's not just all about the baby now, and they think the baby's really cool because the baby brought them a gift. So yes, the baby will be getting Knox a gift. Some other things we've read are like when you introduce the older one to the baby, to like make sure the baby's like actually sitting down beside you and you're not holding the baby. Just stuff like, didn't you read something recently?
Just like making Knox feel like it's his baby too, I think was something.
Yeah. Knox already thinks this is his baby. He calls it my baby, so hopefully, I think Knox is going to be very disappointed when the baby can't play with him when she comes out. Like, it's going to be an adjustment, obviously, but
yeah, but obviously in like a couple years when she can play with him, he'll like that.
Hopefully. That is a concern of mine, that their age difference is too much. Am I having a C-section again? To be determined. The goal is no. I would love to have a C-section for healing purposes, because with Knox it was just so great, and I've heard terrible healing stories from vaginal deliveries. But with a C-section you can't lift more than, what is it, like 10 pounds for 6 weeks, and then that obviously keeps me from like doing stuff with Knox. So I think to make the adjustment easier on him, I would love to have a VBAC, but we'll have to see. I go to the doctor every other week for ultrasounds and monitoring to hopefully avoid it and keep us healthy. So we'll just go from there, but VBAC's the plan, God willing.
Indeed.
Yep. We just had an ultrasound. We finally really got to see her face. She's really cute.
It's weird being able to see the baby in the ultrasound, because with Knox we couldn't see him the whole time. This baby, you can see like her whole face.
Yeah, and we've had so many ultrasounds, but she's always moving and flipping, and we can't really see her. But this time we saw her. She is very tiny. She's in 13th percentile. And I kind of hope she grows a little bit more, but if not, she's still healthy because she's above the 10th. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. And that is it, I think.
Yep.
Do you have anything else to say about this pregnancy? Nick is very excited to have a girl. I will say that. This is exactly what he wanted.
I had a dream about it, and it was really nice, and I've already forgotten.
All right, our camera died, so we're going to close out with this. I forgot what we were saying.
I'm excited to have a girl because it'll be that special father-daughter bond.
When we were going to do IVF, it was going to be a girl embryo, and Nick was ecstatic about that. So God was looking out for you with that one. Mm-hmm. And I'm excited because I feel like it keeps mine and Knox's like mother-son bond unique and special.
Yep, for now.
We're not having another kid after this. You're pushing your luck there. But that's it. Pregnancy's going well. We're excited. So Nick will be doing one more meet before the baby comes. Hopefully I don't have a baby yet. But
final one, maybe.
It's gonna be
probably not
it.
though.
No, it's not. All right. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any tips for bringing a second into the home, especially when your only one is the whole world revolves around him, share your tips in the comments below. And thank you for watching this video. Like it, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Besides you.